law is done away with. That's what a lot of faith leaders are going to say. The law is done away with. We have liberty from the law. And you know what? You want to know what's fascinating about that? When you look at each and every institution that proclaims freedom from the law, you will find man-made constructs that are now the law concerning how we do our form of practice of religion. You have a hierarchy. You have a chain of command. You have to be submitted to an acknowledged authority. You can't move to the left or the right unless you have that thing checked. We actually call each other spiritual fathers and mothers. Jesus said, don't call anybody father. So how do we say we're free from the law, but then our religious institution is full of it? But in the religious institution, the law comes from people. The law is made up of all of these customs and these traditions that people placed upon you. And now you're bound by the law of man. I want to challenge you to consider this. In the 4th chapter of Deuteronomy, Moses made this statement. He said, you as the children of Israel will be considered more wise and of understanding throughout all the nations of the world because of this one thing, that this law is the most righteous of them all. What law? The 10 Commandments. You'll find me one place in the scriptures where the 10 Commandments was set aside. Give me one sound, biblically supported argument that the laws concerning not killing, not stealing, not having adultery, not lying, not being envious, when did that stop being the law? And yet, when we are confronted with a situation where someone has offended us, someone has wronged us, our human nature wants to be vindicated. We want justice. We want things to be made right. But at the same time, we don't want to be dutiful to the law. We don't want the requirement of the law. We don't want to be bound by the law. But the law is in full effect and operation. So whether you knew that this segment of the highway was only 55 miles an hour, drive down that road at 75 miles an hour and watch how that law is going to operate against you when you get that ticket. Lawlessness is of the enemy. And the perfect and righteous law, according to Deuteronomy 4, is a law that was given by the Most High. Well, Shar, you saying that we're supposed to be sacrificing animals? And no, you can't even do that. The temple was destroyed. When we have our theology in order, it is without contention, completely 100% understood that Jesus fulfilled all of the priestly laws and mandates. He was the perfect sacrifice. That's done. But outside of that priestly fulfillment of the law, which he said he did, show me one of those laws that are no longer in force. Which begs the question, why are we teaching people that they're free from the law? The law says that you pay your taxes. So we pay our taxes. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's and unto the Lord what is the Lord's. The law says we slow down in the school zone. You see those blinking yellow lights? You slow down. We have to get to a place where we are respecting the law of the king. That law, according to Deuteronomy 4, is the most righteous. Matthew 6:33 says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. He says right here, this is my righteousness, my law. How you treat me and how you treat each other. It's how Jesus said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, and your strength. Love your neighbor as yourself. All of these, upon all of these, this is the law and the prophets. So I want to encourage and challenge you today. Where are you in your teaching of the ways of the Most High? Are you teaching that we don't have to abide by the law, yet placing law upon the people based on what man has decided is the structure, how to do things decently and in order? Or are you teaching the counsel of the Most High with respect to the most perfect law there is, the law that would be the evidence of wisdom and understanding upon an entire nation? We talk kingdom, but this is the nation's constitution, the 10 Commandments. Here at Law for Love, we are where the church meets the practice of law, and we serve in wisdom, justice, and truth.